everybody, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel, Hallmark Plus More, where we watch and talk about shows, movies, mysteries, Hallmark ornaments, and anything else that floats our boat. So today we're going to be reviewing Matlock, Season 1, Episode 4. It airs on CBS, starring Kathy Bates. So this episode was definitely very interesting, right? And it also talks a little bit of the backstory with Matlock trying to kind of get the information to see which partner was in on it or had the information about the opioids company that killed her daughter, because her daughter died of drug overdose with the opioids. And apparently they could have been taken off the market 10 years prior. And this is a law firm that represented the company. So she's trying to find out if one of the main partners knew about it. So there's definitely a great side story there where she gets into the records or file room. And she involves her grandson, Alfie, which obviously causes a little bit of friction between her and her husband. So, you had a little bit of conflict there with her. And then, of course, the case itself was a little sneaky, right? This man lost his wife and is suing the condo company, basically. And they find the black mold. They find that, a way to win the case. And then the father, senior, basically kind of goes behind their back on what they call a Texas two-step, and basically has the company file bankruptcy so that they didn't win the case. And I kind of like what Olympia said in the end. Like, look, the settlement was $6 million, but the firm, the firm had to pay out $4 million just to go behind the back and kind of get the paperwork done to file the bankruptcy. So it's like, she was like, for an extra $2 million, you could have given to this man and saved a lot of people. So I think we kind of find out how sneaky Senior is, right? That he really doesn't care about the people. He really cares about the money. And you can kind of see Olympia was like, okay, I see that you saved the firm $2 million, but you know what I mean? You really could have helped these people out. And I kind of like how Jillian and Olympia, I mean, I know they're going through this divorce battle, but you can really tell Jillian still really cares for, his soon-to-be ex-wife. And because this is his dad we're talking about, right? When he takes like the trophies and the shot glasses and just like personal memorabilia, I guess, or personal things of his dad to give to Olympia to kind of like, hit with the golf club. So I kind of liked that camaraderie at the end because Julian seems to be helping out a lot in her cases. And I think Olympia is seeing that Julian still, deeply cares for her. So, I definitely like that. Obviously this is his father, but he's kind of siding with Olympia, which I think is the human side. Like, she's siding with the people, and Senior's really kind of siding for the money. And then talking about the little side story with Maddie trying to get into the file room and pulling her grandson out of school. I feel like she is getting closer. And then after we saw kind of how Senior kind of did that, they called the Texas two-step and kind of was sneaky. Like, yeah, Olympia won the case, but then he helped the company file bankruptcy so she wouldn't have to pay out the settlement, which was kind of sneaky and, kind of sleazy. I'm not surprised when it came to the end of the episode and Maddie was like, yep, I found out who signed off on it. And it was Senior's signature. So, as the episode was going, I was like, yeah, I just had a feeling it was going to be the dad. Especially with him being sneaky like that. Just like Olympia said, I mean, you spent $4 million just so that they can file bankruptcy and not pay out the $6 million, which would have helped people. So, I'm not surprised that, they matched it up to Senior. But that is also a very big step for Matlock, right? Because she's investigating all three, Julian, Olympia, and Senior. And she's like, I'm not friends with Olympia. Like, we're not friends. And really, she's not friends with any of them because she wants to take them down. She's trying to find out which one, right? And now it seems like she has a focal top, person now. She has her target. It is Senior. He's the one who signed. So at least he's the one who, you know, signed for it. So even if he wasn't aware of it, maybe he was just part of the cover up. But at some point, she's got a confirmation that Senior is in the mix of it. So it seems like now she's got a vocal point, to go after Senior. So this is definitely going to be interesting to see how she kind of narrows down her search here. Whether she kind of cozies up to Olympia, or maybe she still keeps her distance because maybe Olympia still knows something about it, even though it was Senior's signature. So, is she kind of going to cozy up to her knowing that she's no longer, who she's looking for, that she's really going to go after Senior, or is she still going to keep her distance? If I were Matlock, I would still keep my distance, right? Because you're still researching. But it was definitely a great episode. I hope you enjoyed watching and reviewing with me. We will definitely have to see next week what happens next. But thank you for watching and discussing with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.